Jordan is so sexy. Fight night.
Get ready to fight.
Raise your kappas, it's fight night.
Welcome back to Fight Night.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Nathanius. With me is Harstam, and we just saw the Esports Gangsters take their first win in tonight's ESGN TV Fight Night Arcade Edition. How are you feeling about your team being down 0-1, Harstam?
Well, I'm not gonna say it was all luck, but it definitely was a little bit of luck and lack of warm-up. Maybe we've been thinking too much about our strategy and we didn't expect our opponent to play, well, I wouldn't say this surprising, but yeah, I must say they surprised us.
It was definitely interesting to see who was able to come out on top. Hatsuwa was easily the MVP of the game, bringing in a ton of kills, capturing I think 2 of the flags that the team was able to pick up. And I mean, the Esports Gangsters are just showing why, you know, you don't hear as much about them, but when they show up, they raise a ruckus.
Yeah, they're just doing very well. And I think we're gonna go into our second game. Let's see if our special forces can take it back. And yeah, let's get this baby going. So loading into the second map. I'm very curious what's gonna happen.
We have our countdown. This is it. We're starting, and the game has begun. We have our players. Team red on the right side, blue team on the left side, and this is the Esports Gangsters versus the Special Forces.
Yeah, Esports Gangsters versus the Special Forces, and well, we're seeing the early scout once again. I'm not really sure whose it is. Might be Hasselhoff's, might be, or yeah, I think this is Hasselhoff's scout once again. Drone being put down for my team, the red team, of course, but immediately being sniped with a scan. So big plays by the Esports Gangsters once again. Big snipe from Stefano though.
Sake takes first blood with 2 kills. MVP picking him off shortly thereafter. But still very aggressive opening. The Esports Gangsters, the first ones to step onto the opposing side of the field. But Stefano saying, get out of my lawn with 2 more kills on the IM players.
Yeah, 4-1, picking up all the leftover energy that the guys forgot to pick. So he will be able to use Cloak now, which of course an ability you always want. The Ghost Sniper can use Cloak and the Ghost Spectre can use the Shield, of course. And another thing that the Sniper has is that he can sprint, and the Spectre can use the Scout.
All right, well, we've seen some pretty cool use of that scout. The Esports Gangsters have assembled in the south. The Special Forces in the north. Stefano hiding by the trees. Everyone's just trying to sneak towards the bottom. It looks like we might have a little bit of some guerrilla tactics try to sneak up on the flag.
Yeah, it feels a bit like a kind of a base trade where both of the players are in each other's base. Like, well, I guess I grab your flag and you'll grab mine, and then you have to kill the other guy. Oh, great defense! White Draw with the snipe and Soccer there. Picking up 3 kills, I do believe, or 2
Great
kills.
goalie play by Sake and White Raw, but Grubby's still managing to get through. Ooh, picks off MVP, and now Grubby just kind of out there on his own. He was able to get Sake, but keep in mind, Stefano has an escort taking the flag out. He's got Select backing him up. He has the scout for vision as well. Hasselhoff is going to try to make the play to bring it back. He sees that flag. He's out for blood. His own scout trying to give some vision. Picks off the scout, but still able to grab both of them. Great defensive play by Select.
Great defensive play, and Stefano there with the turnaround, sniped 1 as well. Oh, Select, White Draw, unbelievable plays. And this is what we like to see from the Special Forces. Yeah, Stefano.
Recipe for success as Stefano brings home the first flag in our whole match series so far for the Special Forces.
Unbelievable, and Stefano even going for the baboo, which of course, I'm not sure what it means, but in his own little language, I guess it's some kind of shout of happiness.
His taunt.
Yeah, exactly. 22-4 right now. So even without the flag, Special Forces would be ahead by 8.
I really like the change of pace that we're seeing in this match from Special Forces. They've been playing more laid back, but they've been, even when they move across the map, they leave someone behind. They had the 2 goalies last time. Wyron and Saka, great defensive players. Wyron snaps them out to trying to cross it, gets Grubby as well. It just seems the Esports Gangsters maybe a little bit confident, just overstepping their boundaries. Nesty even getting sniping White-Raw, but you know, most of the red players getting taken down pretty fast.
Yeah, White Draw having the time of his life, getting 3 kills in a row right there. That was some slick play from our Ukrainian.
And look at the score, 26 points for the Special Forces over just 5 for the Esports Gangsters. They've been having a really difficult time this game.
And here comes one more scout from Select. Will Select be able to kill MVP? Oh, uses the shield a little bit too early, so that was going to be completely useless. Lost 7 energy there.
And this point difference, the esports gangsters have to turtle a little bit. They can't move out quite as much. I think they're starting to realize their strategy may have been a little bit too aggressive, but Select is waiting. He has the drone as well to help spot for him from above. Anyone that tries to move through this could get sniped. He does get the scout.
Yeah, he does get the scout indeed, but that won't be enough. Will they send in another hallucination maybe to distract him and then go for the kill? But he still has that drone there, so it won't be useful at all. Grubby trying to secure the top. And yeah, it seems like what you said is actually true. They're going for a little bit of more of a turtle-style tactic. And what should Special Forces do against this?
Well, in the Special Forces, they don't have to really do too much. They just sit around. They have a point lead theoretically. If the esports gangsters don't move out enough, then they'll just win by points. They already have a flag. White Rock grabs it. MVP does come in to pick up the kill on him and Select. But the thing is, these kills don't really do too much. It just gets them off of their land, really. They've not even crossed the halfway map in the last few minutes of this game.
Yeah, exactly. We see all players being very, very focused. And I would love to see Hasu buy another one of those teleports to jump in and go for the quick kill. Maybe, yeah, we see they're moving out a bit more on the map right now, but solid defense once again from Team Special Force.
It seems like every time the gangsters step on Special Forces territory, they immediately get domed. Select made some great use of that shield throughout this entire game. And we actually have our MVP so far is Stefano, picking up a lot of kills, of course, getting the first flag. Haswab's kind of waiting in the back, trying to cover the flag area. But just look at this map presence from the red team. Even just looking at the mini map, the Special Forces are all over the place. They're constantly on the esports gangsters.
Yeah, whether it be drones, scouts, or even just complete players, it just looks so much better from the red perspective. Here we go once again with that turtle style. It worked a bit better than just mindlessly attacking.
But they're still down 21 points, and that's the big kicker here, because not even catching one flag will bring them back from this. They need to get a lot of kills as well. They've got 6.5 minutes left in this game, and they're all trying to slink through the north side of the field once more. They have a scout out here, but it looks like the Special Forces are trying to jump on him. Stefano picks up a kill on Hasu. MVP grabs him, but it looks like the numbers still actually a bit even. They've been trading pretty well, but Saka just getting great defensive plays to stop the enemy team from advancing.
Completely killed the LGIM boys there with the double kill as well. Going for the flag right now. I don't think this is the correct call. He doesn't have quite enough backup, or Select with a great
with the play. Select has, I think, if he's not the MVP of the game, he's the defensive MVP, making a lot of great plays to keep his teammates alive. Do get snapped up by the esports gangsters, but they've been making these plays, been making these movements, and it's showing they really controlling the tempo of this game.
Yeah, nice snipe there by Stefano on the scout, and a nice snipe on Grubby. Grubby goes down once again. We'll have to wait for the respawn. And this isn't looking good for the esports gangsters at all. If you take a look at how dominant they were last game in comparison to this game, it really shows like the Special Forces have stepped up their game.
I mean, it's really been the defensive plays from Special Forces, particularly Saka and Select, every time that the esports gangster move. Look, they're trying to cross again. He's already waiting. Saka looking to pick up kills on someone running in. He's being cornered a bit, though. Still manages to grab a kill before taking out. Only on the scout, though. Yeah, but Select is here with Stefano to defend once again. Look at that, steps right through, boom, right from the tree. Good use of shield by Haswabs, but Select better use of the shield.
Exactly, well,
he's a shield master at this point.
Yeah, Select definitely the shield master, whether it be shielding his opponent or shielding himself. I mean, shielding his friends or shielding himself. He's doing great. A bit of a useless blink there by Grubby. Did not get anything out of that. That cost him 2 credits to get that. And we see MVP moving across map, sees the scout. Nesty takes it out for him. MVP tries to win. Select is very good at finding those hiding spots.
Yeah, they make a great use of just the hiding places, really. They always seem to be aware of the opposing team. As Nesty comes in, kills a scout, and immediately gets killed. Not, you know, it's like cool, you can kill a scout, you're killing things, but you're not trading for what you want. Stefano out, just going ham in the middle, Rambo style. Now White Raw's here to back him up. Haswab's looking for kill, activates the shield, but that cloak, White Raw gets the backstab.
Exactly, Hasu, however, did get a kill on Stefano, so that was nice. Grubby still walking around, took down White Raw.
It's still 20-45. The esports gangsters have started to get kills, but the Special Forces have not slowed down. They've been consistently picking up points despite anything in this match.
Yeah, and there's only 4 minutes left right now, and I mean, 4 minutes, that's a lot of time. You can capture a few flags, but you actually have to be way more offensive than what the esports gangsters are doing right now. They're still, they're kind of containing them on their own half, but I feel like the Special Forces are fine with this.
The Special Forces have really been taking it to the hole on this game, and we finally have one successful aggressive movement by the esports gangsters. They're descending upon the flag. It looks like they're going to have Grubby pick it up, but immediately gets picked off. MVP's trying to grab it, but White Ron Select are always there every time they get nearby. This has been a brutal game for the esports gangsters.
Yeah, we see the lead has been increased to 28 right now from 26. So just looking great in for the Special Forces. Nice snipe there by Hasuops, but
Select and Stefano are waiting around the corner. Smartly pulls back. I feel like the conservative play is so important in this match, especially with how defensively the Special Forces have been postured.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. Soccer killing MVP and wow.
Double kill.
Select with the kill on Grubby. This is looking very bright.
They've done such a good job baiting the esports gangsters out with their scouts. And Nesty runs in with the cloak, gets one kill on Stefano. Manages to pick off Select as well, but White Ron Socket right there to grab him.
Good blink there by MVP. However, Soccer does not care about that. Soccer just kills people. That's what he does. Only in this game, though. Let's keep it real. Soccer hiding behind this drone as well. Stefano trying to, I think he's gonna give him some backup. Might sneak to the top side of the map and get this flag.
Yeah, it's a pretty even spread around the map once again, trying to move in. There's the scout, though, just to get a beat on the positioning. Hasu blinks forward aggressively, gets Select, gets Stefano. Saki manages to grab MVP from the south side. Saki descends, gets Hasu, though. And this game's even out once again, but as soon as Nesty and Grubby move across the map, I'm really scared. I feel like Select's just going to pop out of nowhere and pick these guys off again.
Yeah, exactly. Select really being the MVP defender, at least. Great defensive plays coming out of him. We see him sit there at the far end. Yeah, just playing perfect, always finding the good hiding spots and really being where he needs to be at the right time, the right place.
And there they are, Select and Stefano, waiting. I love the use of the decoys to draw the attention. Gets it, picks off Nesty, trade him just for a couple scouts. They get Grubby as well.
Triple kill for Select.
Triple kill, Stefano getting the last one on there. And now, I mean, like I said, they don't need to push it anymore. Too easy from Select. The sup, son. Oh man, this is looking bad for the gangsters.
Yeah, this is what we like to see from those guys. Select and Soccer with the trash talk, Grubby with the get up, but why should they get out, Grubby? You're 30 points behind.
Well, the question is get out and go where, because they haven't been able to get out of their own base this match. Everyone getting wrecked trying to cross the center of the field, but there's still so much of a point differential. The esports gangsters need to, I don't know, if they've got any cartels left to call in, they need them now.
Yeah, they do need them now indeed. If we take a look, 31 points behind. This is the biggest lead they've had so far. Stefano even felt so comfortable that he was scratching his elbow. And I mean, if you're scratching elbows, you know you're in a good spot.
We even had the boo-boo from Stefano. And he does get picked off. Blue team, a little bit jostled by these taunts. Russell Select taking with the shields, grabs one kill before being picked off. Can MVP escape? He's got Hasu to cover him, but Saka coming in from the south. Just
great place.
Great positioning. Hasu manages to grab him, but now he's got to make it out all on his own. And Stefano, he's looking for dinner.
Yeah, Stefano's looking for... Oh, nice use of the shield there by Hasu. Great place, and he might be able to get away. Wydra waiting for him though, and there we go. Wydra with the snipe, but the snipe flag is out on the map. Will Grubby be able to take it? No. If Grubby was able to get that kill, he might have been able to take the flag, but Wydra with the solid place. He's having a lot of fun. He's winning.
Yeah. That's it, GG. We have a tied 1-1 score now between the esports gangsters and the special forces. We can see special forces quite happy with themselves for that win. And the esports gangsters are going to have to try a new gig to get this one, because their strategy last game just didn't seem to work out at all.
No, it seemed like they got kind of desperate after the early game where they lost the flag and they lost a lot of kills. I think it was 22 against 5 or 4 even at the start. And then they started turtling a bit, but they didn't go much better. I feel like, however, you might not want to always play the big turtle style from your main base, but at least try to get the kind of the middle of the map and secure that area either with drones or a few scouts and hide behind those trees there. Because if you just turtle in your own base, I don't feel like you're ever gonna score any good points.
Yeah, I really like the way that it seemed like they had assigned roles almost for that game. Saka was just kind of the hitman going around the map, picking up kills everywhere. Select was always there to catch anybody that managed to grab a flag or get past their defensive lines. And then you had the two basically free floaters, Stefano picking up lots of kills, also being able to grab the flag, it was just great teamwork and coordination the whole way through, and White Raw also playing a great wild card.
Yeah, I felt like White Raw and Stefano were more on the offensive side, like you mentioned. They were being more attacking towards the flag, except if there was, of course, turtle play from the gangsters, but I think we won't see that much again this game.
Stefano, your performance was immaculate that game. You were the MVP. How does it feel?
I think we had a sick team play. We needed the first game to set up everything, to know who likes what, to do what, and which kind of play each one has. And now we know each other and we know what to do, and we will do it correctly.
So this is where the French finally proved themselves in war.
Oh, we already done that. We are good at running, but we are good at fighting sometimes as well. And today is good fighting.
All right, good luck in the next round. So Asuabs, what happened that round?
I didn't see the stats, but they really caught off guard with the shield guy. Like, they constantly used the shield, and sometimes they got like 3 kills, even though we surrounded him, but we just couldn't kill him. And the thing is, once you're behind, you don't have the money to buy drones, and then you don't have any map vision, and it's so hard to fight them back. And in the end, it was only 30 points, which is only 1 flag, so it was kind of close, but they played better this time, yeah.
How are you guys going to retool for game 3?
Well, we just made a new strategy for the 3rd map. We got something in mind, and we will see how it works out. And yeah, let's see. It's not over yet.
It's definitely not over. It's tie 1-1. Good luck in the next round.
All right, guys, it's all tied up here at the ESGN TV Fight Night between the esports gangsters and the special forces. Who's going to take the lead next in our best of 5? Find out after this short break.
See you after the break for more Fight Night.
I could jokingly say that, yeah. The best gamers in the world are from the United States. Fight Night.
I am better at StarCraft than you. You know, sometimes, late at night, I think about Fight Night. Fun? I remember what fun was. I had fun on Fight Nights. It ain't much if it ain't Dutch.
StarCraft Arcade Edition on ESGN TV. We hope you prepared for more Fight Nights.
Welcome back, guys. We just saw a tied score be achieved here between our 2 teams in Snipers Pro Mod. The esports gangsters taking their first loss in this best of 5 to the Special Forces.
Yeah, exactly. Special Forces showcasing some brilliant plays. Hasu not really being able to do what he was able to do last game, which was blinking, killing, and then with a 4 against 3 man lead, they normally won the big fight as well, but this time he just wasn't able to do this.
We can see the esports gangsters formulating their newest plot, their newest scheme to try to steal back this series. Of course, even the Special Forces discussing their tactics. I have to say they should feel pretty comfortable with themselves. I don't think they need to adjust too much. Just try not to become predictable in the positioning of their players in a manner that the gangsters could actually abuse.
Yeah, I completely agree. And well, I think the Special Forces, of course, with White Raw as the special tactics master, we'll have to pull something new out maybe, because you can't play the same every game in this game. You can't just go on the offensive. Maybe they will switch roles a bit. They maybe more offensive, more turtley, because I think the ball isn't in their court, to be honest. I think it's more the esport gangsters that have to change something.
Yeah, even just looking at the general strategy that we had from them, we can see them talking about it and the way that their last game panned out. A lot of the abilities that we saw used by them, the very aggressive styles, the blinking forward, running into the opponent's side of the map, not as much use of the scouting that we saw. Almost every player was consistently sending out scouts from the Special Forces. They always knew where they were. White Raw in great positions by the bridges to grab those flank kills, and Select, he always knew where they'd be coming through the jungle to protect that flag.
Yeah, exactly, and as well as just a way better use of the drones and the scans, I felt like. We saw 1 or 2 scans at the start from the esport gangsters, but after that, not really. I think we saw maybe 1 in the last 8 or 9 minutes of the game from the esport gangsters, maybe not focusing as much as that anymore, as rather getting credits instead of using the scans, but well, that didn't really work out for them, as the lead kept on extending for Special Force.
Who do you see being able to take this? I'm actually starting to feel a little bit more favor, honestly, towards the Special Forces, but I got to root for my boys, the esports gangsters.
Oh, I always feel for the Special Forces because those boys are in my heart. Shout out to them, of course, playing an amazing game too. And I think we're gonna go into game 3 very quickly right now. So stay tuned for sure, and we're gonna show you some amazing games.
All right, guys, so we're back. We are in our 3rd game of Snipers Pro Mod. It's a 1-1 score between the esports gangsters and the Special Forces. Very defensive setup from the esports gangsters versus what you said was a bit of a split setup from the Special Forces.
Yeah, completely correct. And if we take a look at the minimap, we see that the map control definitely going to the Special Forces so far. And few drones being placed already. They will have to scan to get those gone. I think those drones are just out of range of each other, so that's a bit of a funny setup. They might want to hide under them and don't have any idea that there's another one this close. I think some nice scout play actually bugging out a bit there by Stefano. Be very careful, of course.
And they see we have picks up the drone actually. Pretty nice, getting rid of that vision that they have on the map, but not really too much going on. I like this kind of slower paced opening. We haven't had any kills yet. Everyone's just being careful. We actually have Select and Stefano starting to get a little bit aggressive. They're hiding in the trees.
Yeah, that was a really nice scan place there by the Special Forces, being able to walk forward.
First
oh,
blood.
nice.
Love the use of this scout, and he picks up an ST. There's the shield from Select, gets hostiles, and they're already at their opponent's flag in the first minute or so of this game.
Oh, but however, he did get sniped.
Double
MVP.
kill.
Nice
Go.
going from Stefano,
Double
defending the
kill.
flag. Oh, Grubby with the double kill,
Good
and this
job.
was necessary. If it wasn't for the double kill, the flag is gone, and it's gonna be midway until they catch
It's a really big play, and it really seems that in this game in particular, in the Snipers game, this early momentum is so crucial. Just the kills from the last game, there was a huge lead for the Special Forces before they even picked up their first flag. So now, esports gangsters looking a little bit better posture in this map, making good use of those drones, MVP, throwing out the detection, getting rid of that map vision that the Special Forces really abused in the last game.
Exactly, and we see them taking a lead
Double kill.
for the first time since last year. Actually, all Select once again with this shooting play, and he's been doing this ever since the second game started, and it's just looking great. Almost evening up the score right there. Wydra not looking as happy as he was last game, still giving the orders. I really feel like Wydra, he was picked the captain and he really acts like a captain, giving the orders and taking the lead in the game, showing where everyone should go.
Yeah, certainly. I love this spread. Stefano just kind of checking out the south end, making sure everything is clear for his team to move through. Grubby's actually kind of going through the bottom as well. He's got his scout moving out. The question is, does he see White? I don't think he saw White Raw hiding in the very bottom of the map. So this is kind of tricky. That scout is there. I really like using the scout to bait out the shots so that you can get the attack on your own.
Yeah, same. And Wydra doesn't have any vision behind that tree. Does see the scout, but he doesn't know if there's someone behind that tree.
Grubby's waiting behind the side.
Kill.
Oh, he does. Grubby actually gets the kill on White Raw.
Yeah.
Select's not able to push forward too much. This is a much more conservative style.
Oh, great blink there, using the shield together with the little teleport, and that's the place we want to see. Select really showing a greater understanding of snipers than the other players so far.
Yeah, it honestly seems like both teams have significantly stepped it up in the time between our first map. No tangible lead once again for either team. It's looking a lot more like the first map. These guerrilla tactics, Saki just hiding in the wake, grabs a kill on Nest-T. MVP trying to get vengeance, not able to get in range just yet. Oh boy. Saki gets picked off, so still the aggressive play is not working out as well.
Yeah, and Wydra going in for the flag grab. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. No, he will get sniped. Nice try, Wydra.
Tactics a little too special on that one.
Yeah, exactly. So blue team taking a small lead. The esports gangsters, that is, of course, 13-10. And let's see.
It's still anyone's game.
It's still anyone's game. No flags being captured yet. Not even. Well, I think this last try wasn't. We couldn't even call it a real try.
Not a real attempt, I would say.
Not a real attempt at all. And wasting the shield there was Nest-T, but scout coming out from Stefano once again. Everyone is very low energy, of course, on the Special Forces team, so they won't be able to use those shields anytime soon.
It's going to be tough. I like the scout coming out here. Grubby just trying to see where the enemy is. He gets a bead on White Raw.
I think maybe a bit too far forward with the scout.
Yeah,
I'd like to see. The good thing about the scout is that it tanks a shot, so you kind of bait the shot like you mentioned, and then they're not quick enough with switching targets, and that's what you want to do with the scout. And I feel like if you send it this far forward and then don't make any action after it, you kind of waste 2 energy right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to know the positioning of the enemy team, but if you're not in a position to take advantage of that yourself, it's like, okay, well, I kind of know where you are, but this is just so far very conservative play from both teams. The Esports Gangsters completely spread out, looking to get the jump on the Special Forces.
Yeah, they are, and here comes once again a scout very far forward. No real follow-up there from Nesty. Doesn't want to lose this, actually. There goes 2 energy once again. Select. Grubby with a bit of trash talk. If I were him, I wouldn't be trash talking this much after you got stomped last game that hard.
I think he's foreseeing a repeat, good sir, of our first match. They've got to be feeling good, especially after the taunting from the last game. They have had such a better opening. The spread on the minimap so great. There are 4 players sorting towards the bottom. They might get caught in the center here. That scout running right by.
Ooh, and it seems like Team Special Forces took a huge blow. They're getting 3 of their players killed. We're only trading 1, and of course that one guy that was trading was Select once again. Select really, definitely the MVP. Of Team Special Forces.
I really like, though, that it's kind of hard to pick an MVP, really. The total points picked up so far is in favor of Grubby for the whole game. But it's just been so difficult, such a stalemate, really, pushing into the center. It's 17 versus 11, so a slightly larger lead for the blue team.
Yeah, slightly larger lead for the blue team, but this can be undone with 1 flag pickup or just 1 or 2 good fights in favor of the Special Forces. So no big deal yet. We have a ton of time on our hands as well. So I would not worry at all if you're a Special Forces fan.
Yeah, I mean, well, you should probably worry because you're up against the Esports Gangsters, but Grubby, everyone just, this is so slow. I love how slow the pace they're making this. The scouts are moving out, but they do still have that time limit to worry about. There's a couple minutes left, as you said, but Hasselhoff looks like he's still picking up the kills on those scouts. Everybody's being very, very cautious with how fast they move forward.
And here comes the kill on the scout. Oh, great jump in by Select. Gets 1 kill, gets 2 kills.
Kill with the shield. White Rock gets the kill. He's still got Saki here to defend him. He grabs the flag. He's running back, and there's tons of energy to pick up. He'll have access to all of his abilities to help White Rock escape. Now we see MVP and Hazu coming from the north, and it looks like Kirby might have respawned on the south side. But is he going to be able to get away?
Yeah, where is the flag right now? Oh, we see Wydra walking with the flag. How much energy does he have?
He's got Select and Stefano waiting in the trees to cover him. The scout has picked off Hassobs. Is going to try to make a play. Grubby blinks in from the south. Gets a kill on Wydra, but Select is there to pick up the pace. Stefano's got to keep him safe, and he does. Select making his way towards their nest. He is the last man between him and a point, and Stefano with that double kill scores a point.
Unbelievable plays from Special Forces, and great pickup there by Wydra, knowing when to go in, and yeah, this is just looking great. 29 against 21 right now, and 1 flag.
It's a great swing. There was it was almost a 7-point lead for the Esports Gangsters, but now Special Forces is up 7 points, and this game has just been so back and forth. But those flags are so valuable. Can the Esports Gangsters respond to this?
Yeah, if you have 1 good fight while being aggressive, you almost always get away with the flag, at least midway, and then if you have you need a decent fight again in the middle. But the thing is, there's so much energy most of the time after you already went to the other side of the map and stayed alive with the flag that you almost always win those fights. So it's looking very bright.
Well, Select, you can see, has his shield up. We see his vision. They do have the drone spotting for vision, but it looks like the Esports Gangsters going up top. Wyra gets a kill. Saka gets a kill. Nesty's only able to pick up Wyra. Well, they're starting to trade a little bit more now, but still more kills for the Special Forces.
Yeah, and we see Stefano trying to go for Nesty. No, that is MVP most likely. MVP, however, sneaking away, still gets the scout. So big plays there from MVP. Sokka's drone is about to time out above that tree, and I feel like the Special Forces don't really need to force anything right now. They can just kind of turtle, keep on their side of the map, and just trade decently and just equally, and they'll be fine.
Yeah, it seems like the Esports Gangsters are going to attack. And Select forward with the shield, triple kill. This is what Select's been doing this whole entire match. There's the easy boo from Stefano. And the Special Forces are going to town on this team.
Yeah, Select once again with this, I would even call it a trademark move by now already. He just blinks in, uses the shield, gets at least a double kill. He's been showing this throughout this game, throughout last game. And now he does it once again, gets the first triple kill in this game.
Yeah, he's showing those Terran sniping skills. Grubby tries to backdoor the flag. No luck, though.
Good job.
Sokka and White Raw are both there to cover it. It's so difficult to sneak off the flag because of how much it slows you down.
exactly.
You really need a team effort. It's a good try, said, but Grim's had a tough time.
Yeah, and Sok, of course, a little bit with the trash talk. Oh, and great snipe once again coming out of White Draw getting killed, however.
Some decent trades, but trades aren't going to be enough in a few moments. Select flicks in with a shield again. Great kill. Also tanking the damage so his teammates can get kills.
Yeah, this is really good. Once again, a double kill, tanked one shot as well. So, yeah, it's just Select is showing some amazing snipers.
And every time Select pulls this off, it gives him more energy to use that shield once again, to use that blink again. And Hassobs is trying to be careful moving forward with his scout. Select picks that off, but Hassob's not really in a position to capitalize. MVP Blinks does get the hit, but the shield up and Select just he's taking names at this point. Grubby finally puts an end to his madness spree. Gets Stefano as well. Can White Raw end him? Nope. Oh, he gets the first hit on him.
Yeah, he gets the first hit. It was a bit of a shift move there from Grubby, so wasn't too good. White Draw still laughing, of course. He's almost 15 points ahead at this point. And yeah, this is just looking great for the Special Forces. Just like in Game 2, maybe the start was a bit more rocky for them this time, even getting behind by 6 or 7 points. But then once they took the first flag, or once they took the flag, it's just been looking very bright. And MVP so far, Select.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Select's making plays left and right with shields, and we see him just get another kill. Nesty does finally pick him off. Grubby, though, has the drone there, can still spot for the vision to get kills like that. And this has been rough for the esports gangsters. They're finally on their opponent's side of the field, but there's not enough of them to grab that flag and get out before the respawning players are able to circumvent their plans.
Yeah, Nesty trying to go in with his shield does not work like that. He used it a bit too early, so the moment he actually was gonna get sniped at, he got killed immediately by Sokka. Select getting 1 kill, but trading blows left and right basically right now.
Grubby trying to move forward, but there's 3 of them. He's completely surrounded. Stefano just mopping up the leftover remains of the esports gangsters, and we have Nesty running forward as fast as he can. They're down 20 points. Not even a flag will give them back the game. There's only 15 seconds left. BG from Grubby. It looks like a bug. Everyone, there's the GGs. You know, this game is certainly going to go in favor of the Special Forces. Select with another triple kill just for good measure at the end of this game.
Unbelievable play. Select, most definitely the MVP. Just some amazing plays. I think he did it 4 or 5 times even, just blinking in with his shield and getting double kills, triple kills. We have not seen an all kill yet by anyone, but I think if someone would be able to do this, it's gonna be Select.
White Raw, you guys are making it look very easy. Do you have any words for the other team if they could hear you right now?
In the beginning, we have a little bit problems. We was behind, but after like very strong attack, I stole flag and my partners helped me bring almost to my base. And we bring 1 flag to us, and all changes after this moment. We get minerals and we get more points.
Select. How are you doing this? What is going on here?
Found the trick, but I'm not gonna tell them. I'm not gonna say it now. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy next game too.
So you're just like Terran in StarCraft 2, you're the first to find the abuse.
I think so, yeah. When the game just released, like whoever finds the trick wins the most, I think, yeah. Good trick.
All right, well, good job so far in round number 3. All right, Hasu. They said that it's getting a little too easy. Do you have any words back for them?
Yeah, that was pretty hard, the last 2 maps. But I still think it was kinda close. They only grabbed the flag once. We will give our best, but it's going to be hard.
For them, it will be hard for them.
Oh, because this time is going to be different.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna start trying now, right? Yes. Yeah, it's a good warming up, but we got it now. 2-2 is the start of the end for them.
All right, well, good luck in round number 3. MVP. Once upon a time, you were the reason Ghosts got nerfed in the first place. Everyone expects you to have great Ghost control. What's going on?
지금 첫 번째 게임 했을 때 가장 스코어 많이 올려고 많은 사람들이 되게 제일 잘할 거라고 기대하고 있었는데 지금 무슨 일이 벌어졌는지 설명줘야 되나?
저도 뭐 많이 안 해봐서 딱히 기대는 안 하고 있었는데 생각보다 너무 못하고 있는 것 같아서 이번 라운드도 좀 잘해보려고요.
It's like he personally very disappointed because like he never expected like he playing very well, but like he gonna try with best for this round, and he said like he gonna make something. Yeah.
Well, last question. This to Nesty. Combined, you guys have over 5 GSL or 6 GSL champions. Together, you guys have 6 GSL. 7? Together, you guys have 7 GSL champions. They have 0. Are you guys gonna turn it around, Nesty?
GSL 7번 챔피언이고 저쪽은 제로인데 두 선수가 과연 지금 자존심 많이 상하잖아요. 예, 뭔가 좀 큰 변화를 줄 수 있을지.
뭐 저는 7번 우승한 거에 너무 힘을 많이 써서 저쪽은 우승을 못하고 아직 힘을 좀 못 썼나 봐요. 힘이 남아도나 봐요 아직. 근데 이번부터 좀 더 잘해보려고요.
I guess like they spent tons of energy for make the 7 victory in the GSL. That's why they have energy, but just look at us and we're gonna show something. Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck in round 4.
I have to say the early game was so much better than in game number 2. The esports gangsters put themselves super far behind at the start of the second game. This third map, it was a lot more even until that first flag really got picked up. It was such a great cover play to get White Rot to the second half of the field, and then actually get the scoop and score in with Select on that sick cover to just pick off Nesty before he could get the final shot in. So it's been a lot of trades and blows back and forth, but these special forces, these military guys are always covering each other's backs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I think the initial plan that the esports gangsters had was very good. They were playing safe, solid, but once you lose the flag and you're 7 or 8 points behind, you can't do that anymore. You can't just stay on your half and hope for them to come, because they're not gonna come. They're gonna stay where they are. They're not gonna trade. They're just maybe get a kill left and right and only get further out. So you have to do something aggressive back once you're that far behind, and they couldn't really make it work. Not in the way that the special forces did.
That's right. If the special forces pick up this next game here in Snipers Promo, that means that everyone on their team will get 250 points here for our Fight Night Arcade Edition. This next game has a lot of weight on it. It's match point.
It's match point. It's a difference of 350 points, because don't forget, if you lose, you get minus 100.
That's tough. It looks like we're going to have a bit of a break before our next match, guys. We've got a 2-1 lead for the Special Forces, and we'll see you with game number 4 shortly.
Stay tuned for more Fight Night.
You know what's cool? Fight night. Every night is fight night.
You're watching ESGN TV.